Hey friends, welcome. Imagine a life where you wake up every day with choices, real choices, because you're no longer tied down by financial stress. You're no longer working just to survive, but thriving, with the freedom to spend time on what truly matters to you. Sounds like a dream, doesn't it? But here's the secret: anyone can do it. Financial freedom is not reserved for the lucky or the wealthy. It's a goal that anyone can achieve with the right plan. Today, I'm going to share with you 7 rules for achieving financial freedom. These aren't just theories, they're proven, backed by real data and science, and if followed, they'll change your life. So if you're ready to start building your future, let's dive in. Live below your means. Now, science supports what we all intuitively know. Spending less than you earn is the foundation of wealth creation. According to a 2019 study published by the Journal of Consumer Research, overspending is closely linked to emotional triggers like stress and self-esteem issues. And then when we prioritize wants over needs, we sabotage long-term security for short-term satisfaction. By learning to live on less, you'll free up money to pay off debt, save, and invest. Now, one way to start is by applying the 50-30-20 rule. This is where 50% of your income goes to necessities, 30% to discretionary spending, and 20% to savings. You see, this simple act of saving more can snowball into life-changing financial habits. Create a budget and stick to it. Now, creating and adhering to a budget isn't just good advice. It's psychology at work. You see, studies show that people who track their spending are far more likely to stick to financial goals. The science of behavior change tells us that breaking a big goal into smaller, more manageable steps reduces stress and increases success. When you create a budget, you're not restricting your freedom. You're expanding it by planning for what really matters. Use tools like apps or use a spreadsheet to track your income and expenses, and then review it regularly. A 2019 study by the National Endowment for Financial Education found that 86% of people who track their finances reach their savings goals, compared to just 64% of non-trackers. Eliminate debt as quickly as possible. Here's the deal. Debt is one of the greatest barriers to financial freedom. There was a study by Northwestern Mutual that found that the average American has over $38,000 in personal debt, excluding their mortgage. Now, debt not only limits your financial choices, but the stress it causes can impact your mental and physical health. There was research done by the American Psychological Association that showed a direct link between high debt and mental health issues like anxiety and depression. But here's the good news. By tackling your debt aggressively and using strategies like the debt snowball or avalanche method, you relieve that stress and start redirecting money towards building wealth. Paying off even small amounts can provide an immediate psychological boost, making it easier to keep going. Build an emergency fund. Life is unpredictable, and not being prepared for emergencies can lead to further financial disaster. Research by the Federal Reserve shows that 40% of Americans couldn't even cover a $400 emergency with savings. So this is why building an emergency fund is crucial to avoid debt when unexpected expenses hit. Financial experts recommend saving 3 to 6 months of living expenses, but even starting with just $1,000 will protect you from common financial shocks. The science behind this is simple. When your brain knows it has a cushion, you reduce stress and make more rational financial decisions. Invest for the long term. The power of compounding is one of the most well-documented principles in finance. Albert Einstein famously called compound interest the eighth wonder of the world, and he was right. You see, studies show that long-term investing allows your money to grow exponentially. For example, investing $10,000 today with an 8% annual return could grow into over $215,000 in 40 years. The earlier you start investing, the more you benefit from compounding. Long-term investments in stocks, bonds, or index funds isn't about getting rich quick. It's about letting time and consistency work for you. A study published by the Journal of Financial Planning found that people who regularly invest for retirement are more likely to achieve financial freedom, even with moderate earnings. Diversify your income streams. This is a big one. Financial security comes not from how much you earn, but from how many streams of income you have. There was a study by the Harvard Business Review that found that millionaires typically have at least 7 income streams, ranging from their main job to investments, rental properties, royalties, or side businesses. Diversifying your income reduces your dependency on any one source, making you more resilient to market fluctuations or a job loss. And whether it's starting a side hustle, investing in passive income sources like real estate, or creating digital products, diversifying protects your financial future. Think of it as building multiple bridges to your financial success. Develop a financial freedom mindset. Perhaps the most important rule of all is cultivating the right mindset. Now, financial freedom begins with the belief that it's possible for you. Carol Dweck, a leading psychologist, coined the term growth mindset, which applies directly to financial success. Those with a growth mindset believe they can improve through efforts, while a fixed mindset keeps people stuck in financial ruts. Changing your mindset means seeing every financial decision as an opportunity to grow and learn. It's not about deprivation, it's about abundance. When you develop a mindset of abundance, you start to see money as a tool that empowers you rather than a source of stress. Now, y'all know that I do care about you, and I want to present this information in the kindest way possible because I want to see you do better. And as you walk away from this talk, I want you to remember one thing. Financial freedom isn't just about having money in the bank. It's about having control over your life. It's about creating options, building security, and making choices that reflect your values, not your bank balance. Now, the rules we've discussed today aren't just strategies. They're life-changing principles grounded in science and proven by countless people who have walked this path before you. The steps are going to be challenging, and progress might be slow at times. But remember, small actions compound into massive results over time. The journey towards financial freedom is within your reach. The question is, will you take the first step? By integrating science, psychology, and real-world examples, we are going to be able to make the changes for you that's going to allow you to get where you deserve to be. And if anybody can do it, you can. So, I'll be back tomorrow with some more great stuff to keep this train rolling down the track. If you want any additional information regarding financial fitness, check out the other videos on my channel here. I've talked about the 50-30-20 rule, debt snowball, debt avalanche. I have specific videos for those that I'd love for you to take a look at and see what you think. Don't forget to leave a comment. And if you're not a subscriber, go ahead and subscribe. Join us. We're 289,000 strong and we're growing every day. and this team wins. I'll see you tomorrow, friends. Take care.